So I just titled it Chapter 4. And so it isn't classified as just clickbait. Yeah guys, so it turns out that Chapter 4 is coming along about the place. And apparently there's going to be a 40-minute live event, so that's fun. I'm not watching it obviously, but that 40 minutes, you having a laugh? 40 minutes. It's longer than I can bear this game, anyway. In all seriousness though, 40 minutes the live event is. Honestly, to be classified as a movie, something has to be at least 40 minutes long. Just say I wanted to make a movie, I could just get 40 minutes of, shit clips or whatever, and just say, oh, it's a movie. Ooh, 40 minutes. I wouldn't be surprised at the end of Chapter 4 if we get like a full feature length movie, like an hour and a half, just shit. Like, I swear no one cares about the Fortnite story either. At least I don't. I don't give a shit about it, to be honest. I play the game. I don't care about what happens as long as we just get a decent map, decent loot. You'd think I was a competitive player in this game, but I'm really not. I don't care. Like, I don't want any of these like stupid items in the game, like the goo gun where it's overpowered as fuck. You can't do anything against it, but it's in the game anyway. Because unfortunately, I don't make the rules. I don't come up with the stuff. I should. I mean, I shouldn't I shouldn't come up with the stuff because I just add the combat shotgun in and buff it back to what it was in Season 9. Because that's my favourite gun. And it would never get removed. I don't know, still don't understand why they had to nerf the combat shotgun in Chapter 2, Season 4. It's pointless. It didn't need nerfing. And to make matters like worse, you had the pump in that season, so no one was even using it. The gold one, no. You had the gold pump in, so there was no point in it even existing then. And then it came back again in Chapter 2, Season 8, which I'm shocked it beat Boogie Bombs. Because in Chapter 2, Season 8, they had these voting board things, like they did for a while in Chapter 3, but they got rid of them for some reason. One of the best ideas they had, adding voting boards in. The only problem is with the voting boards, you couldn't actually vote for, like, it wasn't a huge, it's not like they, like, voted on, like, Twitter or something to actually, like, say what. Let me explain what it was first, and then I'll explain what would have been better. So, like, so just say, so this is what it was first. So what it was, these, like, bounty board things. I think there's one around here, I don't know. But anyway, one of them bounty board things. But it was just one of them, but you could vote for, a gun or like an item using your gold, and it was 50 gold each, and it gave you 3 minis for whatever one you voted for. But anyway, and then the one with the most like vote, the one which gets funded or gets the most gold put into it, the one which gets funded first, it's like a set amount of gold. I think it's like 1 million gold or something bullshit like that. And whatever one reached 1 million gold first got put back into the game. And it's a good idea, but first of all, it took fucking ages for them to actually put them back in the game. It could get voted back in the first day, but then you wouldn't see the gun or the item back in the game for like another 3 days. Like, what are you doing? So you've made us vote. It's been completed in a day, and you just don't have the item in for like another 3 days. What? Isn't that hard just to unvault an item? You know what I mean? I don't know how hard it is to do these things, but still, it can't be that hard to just unvault an item in the game. But then, you know what they should have done? The only problem is, like, because you got shit items, like, they really wanted you to unvault boogie bombs, because I swear the boogie bombs came in like on 2 or 3 occasions on the voting board, and they didn't come in once. I swear, 2 or 3 times. But in all seriousness, though, what they should have done is, because you can't actually, you know, you always get stuck with voting for like shit items. Like, just shit items, I don't know, like, this wasn't one of them, but just imagine one of the options was a lever. Just imagine the options were a lever shotgun and a burst SMG. Yeah, we're talking that level of utter junk. It was so bad. The stuff that made you vote for it weren't even good. The only good one was the combat shotgun. And I can't remember what else they had because it was ages ago, but you know what I mean? Like, the only good one was the combat shotgun. So, but what they should have done was, they should have made us, they should have, like, you know, they should have gave you 4 options on Twitter or something. It doesn't matter if you don't have Twitter, because loads of people do. Or somewhere, just, like, do it across, like, all platforms you can, like, I don't know, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. YouTube have polls. YouTube have polls, so just, yeah, put it on there. What they should have done is, like, just put it on everywhere you can, and then just have 4 options with 4 different options of what we can vote for in game. So if they've done this now, one of the options would be like Scar regular AR versus a pump shotgun, which everyone would vote for, but you know, just imagine, it's just a hypothetical. It's not like an actual, you know, thing, but everyone would vote for that if it was real. But anyway, so you got this, the regular AR versus the pump, which everyone votes for. Anyway, and then you got the regular AR versus the pump, combat versus the boogie bomb, burst AR versus burst AR, no, the scoped burst AR versus the MK7. And the drum shotgun versus the leather shotgun, which no one would vote for that last option. If you do, you're a dickhead, but you know what I mean. So just imagine that, like, there's just 4 options like those, what I just said for an example. And then what across all the platforms, whatever one of those gets the most votes across all the platforms after adding more up and shit, is what we get to vote for in game. So if the regular AR versus the pump wins, then that gets added as a voting board in the real game, and then we vote for it in the game. I mean, it's still shit because, you know, there's hardly anything, and it's still up to Epic Games what they decide to make us vote for, to add into the game to vote for. But you know what I mean? Still better than the shit there. So I'm now level 101. But yeah, I don't know, I just thought I'd stream for a bit at least. Mainly because I haven't streamed for a week, which is actually pretty good for me, to be honest. I don't upload or stream. I don't upload videos or stream, and that's an issue for me because YouTube keep changing the platform to make it more and more awkward. So now they've changed it to live. So except if you're the person which uploaded the videos and live streams, the live streams and videos are on a different place when you view my channel. So it's like I've uploaded nothing, even though I just do live streams all the time, you know what I mean? Because I don't upload videos, I live stream. It's easier. And I don't edit my videos anymore. So, you know what I mean? Well, actually I do now. I do edit videos now. Didn't used to, I just uploaded like a solid bit of content. But when I do upload a video, it's one of them funny moments videos or Rocket League random moments, you know what I mean? That's the only videos I upload, which like I've uploaded. Oh yeah, so it just looks like I've uploaded nothing anyway. You know, I thought the Prime shotgun was shit last season. But it's one of them things, when you actually get used to using it, and like, you know, like, if there was, because it's the best shotgun, you're going to use this shotgun. Even though, you know, you'd rather have something else, because it's the best one currently, you're going to use it. But, you know, if the pump was in the game, you obviously wouldn't be using this. But you have to use it, which means you've got used to using it. So, as soon as you got used to using it, you know, it's just... Basically what I'm saying is, when you use something, you get used to using it, even though it's shit. And you don't realise how shit it is, because you're so used to using it. And it isn't that bad, really, it's just, you just think it's bad. Because, yeah. Last season I thought it was bad, I thought it was fucking awful. You know what was bad, though? Really? That fucking, what's it called, charge SMG. The charge weapons are so stupid. Like, whoever thought at Epic Games, oh, let's add in a charge shotgun in Chapter 2, Season 3, is a dickhead. Like, why do you want a shotgun which you have to charge up? You know, even, I'll let you off with the shotgun. Whoever made that up at Epic Games, your shotgun is shit, but it's actually fucking usable to some extent. But whoever created the charge SMG, that's a different story, mate. You are a dickhead. Like, you've single-handedly invented the worst weapon in possibly in any game ever. It is so bad. Okay. Maybe that's a bit of a hyperbole, but, you know, the worst weapon in any game ever. But seriously, it is bad. You don't... Honestly, if you've never used it for some fucking reason, or if you didn't play in that season, you didn't miss out on much. If anything, you're glad that you missed out, because it sucked. It was absolutely horrific, that gun. I don't think anyone liked it. But at least with the charge shotgun, you got some people saying, yeah, it's alright. You could say, yeah, it's alright, it's actually usable in some situations. But what can you tell me about the charge? Give me one reason why the charge SMG was useful. I mean, one situation in where the charge SMG was useful. There fucking isn't any, because it's awful. I'm going on about this, but it was awful. It was actually horrific. I'm only burning things on fire because these Herald challenges to unlock the skin or whatever it is. Oh, I've got 4. I've got harvesting tool. I'm not equipping the harvesting tool because I haven't bought Star Wand on this account for nothing. And I wasted 100 V-Bucks on this junk, so I could have had Reaper. Instead I had this. So, yeah. So, my favourite pickaxe, I'm not a sweater or anything, my favourite pickaxes are actually all sweat pickaxes. Like, my favourite pickaxe is Candy Axe. My favourite pickaxe ever is Candy Axe. It's the best one I've ever made. I'm not going to argue. It is the best. Like, Star Wand, I mean not Star Wand, Candy Axe is the best pickaxe ever released. It's the best sound, it looks good. It's just an overall good pickaxe. What is wrong with it? Except for the price. It is expensive, 1500 V-Bucks. It is a rip-off, to be honest. But except for the price, what can you tell me about Star Wand that's not good? I mean, different Star Wand, Candy Axe. Oh yeah, yeah. So, I'm still getting that fucking glitch where I can't turn. It's not a glitch, it's both. I don't know what it is, it's weird, I can't move the right stick. Yeah. So you got Candy Axe is my favourite, and then you got Reaper, and then you've got the Mummy Pickaxe, which I don't know what it's called. I just have it and don't know. I just have it, use it, and don't know what the name is. We have that pickaxe which come with the Mummy skin, which came out in during the Halloween season earlier this year and last year. What we got here? Honestly. Well, anyway, I'm off. Bye.